what's up? It's Tuba Billy. You know, one of the things that really kind of irks me, gets on my nerves, grinds my gears, is when people are inconsistent. And, you know, that includes the government. So the government, you know, America is not a civilized nation because we are a nation of laws. We're a civilized nation because, up until recently, we had an equal enforcement of the law. Justice was blind. Now, there's a whole different set of rules. The law is enforced differently depending on who you are and depending on which side of the political aisle you fall on. You know, for example, just rewind a few years back to the summer of love 2020, when all the BLM and Antifa riots, burning down buildings, looting, rioting, pillaging in the streets. And then, you know, people were arrested for violent crimes. Assault, arson, stuff like that. And you had Democratic leaders, one of them is our vice president currently, raising funds to get these people out of jail. And are any of them still in jail? I don't know. I haven't heard. But definitely does not make the news. Now, if you happen to be one of the people at the United States Capitol on January 6th, you're probably still living in fear that the feds are going to come knocking down your door. They're getting people for just being there. Not even committing any violence, just being present. And, you know, while the violence that happened there was bad, was tragic, was horrible, all those things, it was definitely not the majority of what's going on. I mean, gosh, now that we see the full effect, you know, another point of view from the videos through Tucker Carlson looks a lot more peaceful. And, you know, I'm sure there were instigators, there were people there with oh crap, with cruelty in your hearts. You don't have any brake lights, dude. You have one brake light at the top of your truck. Woo! Glad I saw that. Anyway, so for January 6th, now you just imagine, okay, imagine you're a college student giving a talk, and you get run out of the room, you get chased, you get assaulted, and you get held up for ransom. Basically, you get barricaded in a room, and people are on video saying, we got to make her pay us to get out. And that's ransom, that's kidnapping, that's assault, that is not legal. But if you happen to be, you know, these students that did this, if you happen to be trans activists, the school's just going to say, well, you know, it was peaceful protest. We're proud of our students for peacefully protesting. That was not peaceful protest. If you can, I mean, reverse the roles on basically anything. You got the Democrats can get away literally with murder, Hillary, and Republicans, conservatives, you can't do anything because everything is flipped on its head. It is a messed up world. think I'm gonna, well, maybe not. I think I was gonna pull up next to this guy and tell him his brake lights are out. Oh, but I guess I can't because we're going now. But anyway. But heaven forbid you're a Christian. And you know, you think about the Nashville shooting that was recently. A Christian school. A trans activist walked into the room, or walked into the building, killed 3 adults and 3 kids. And would have done more if the school one didn't have a great plan in place. And you see videos of the shooter just walking the halls looking for people. And 2, the quick response and the bravery of the Nashville police. Completely different from what happened in Uvalde. Police cowering in the hallway. Cowards. Now, the shooter was killed. Okay, good. But the media coverage of it paints the shooter as the victim. Even the White House, just days after, talking about how, you know, the trans community is under attack. Are you kidding me? Trans community has everybody backing them up, everybody bending the knee at their every whim. So you have to be consistent. And that's one thing that I think a lot of conservatives are. They are consistent. They don't move. They don't change. You didn't even stop at the stop sign. He's going to be a wreck waiting to happen. You don't change. Be not moved. My values, my morals have not changed over the past several years. You asked me 10 years ago, marriage between a man and a woman is good. Ask me now, marriage between a man and a woman is good. Should children go to drag shows? 10 years ago, no. And I would say, if you want to be an adult and do that, more power to you, but don't involve the kids. Now, same dang thing. If you want to be an adult, if you are an adult and you want to dress in the opposite gender's clothing and dance around and be all sexual, that's fine and dandy with me. Just do it with other consenting adults. Don't involve the kids. And if you're a parent that takes your kids to these things, oh, shame on you. But being consistent, that's what we need. We need consistency in law enforcement and enforcement of the law. There's too many cities now, big cities, are releasing criminals, violent criminals. They're releasing them because they have, no cash bail. They don't want to disparage the minorities. When in reality, it doesn't matter if you're black, if you're Hispanic, if you're Asian, if you're white. If you do a crime, you should do the time. If you assault someone, you should go to jail. You should be arrested. You should be prosecuted to the fullest extent. Go. All right, fine, I'll go. You were definitely there first. People so stupid today. But anyway, just be consistent. And on that note, please be excellent to each other. Tuba Billy, signing out. God be with you till we meet again.